And welcome back to the show. Here to tell us more on ageism, we welcome Rebecca Gilead and Sunita Saxena from the Community Bridge Builders Club. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you.
You have a program.
Yes.
Ageism program. And a production of it. What's involved in that production?
It's a two-pronged program. The first side of it is a video that was produced by the videographers or of Channel 6 television.
Fantastic.
And the actors, actresses, directors, post-production, etc., are all volunteers from Laguna Woods Village. So it's a video about how older people are treated based on bias and prejudices, but it was done by seniors for seniors. And it is 4 stories. The first one is all examples of what is ageism. And those examples came from interviews that we did with people here. The second one is about who benefits from ageism. Follow the money. The third one is about if you're ethnically, racially different, or you prefer, you have to see it, if you're not your usual American person, that's all wrong. If you are ethnically different, you are not going to become an older person in the same way as others. So we discuss where do those differences come from and what impact do they have to older people. So the relationship between ethnicity, race, and getting older health-wise. And the final one is about elder abuse, physically, mentally, etc. And we finish with an epilogue to bring all of it together.
Who came up with this concept?
Community Bridge Builders.
I would say it is Rebecca's brainchild. And then we all, tipped in.
57 volunteers, writers.
How long have you been working on this?
More than a year now.
Almost a year now.
I was going to say, this is taking a lot of preparation.
You bet.
How about the workshops?
Yes. Our training workshops will follow the video, which is the ageism, make the invisible visible. We have 10 trainers who are going through intensive training for 6 hours.
Now, what is this training?
Let me tell you.
Covering?
Well, first thing I would like to emphasize that this is not like a class where, the teacher delivers a lecture, the students take notes, and later take a quiz. Here, the trainers are facilitators who are initiating group discussions using tailored questions and that direct the group into conversation, mutual conversation. The training will be of 2 kinds. One will be a 3-hour training, which will show all the 4 vignettes that Rebecca mentioned, followed by each set of questions. The other option will be 1.5 hours, where either 1 or 2 vignettes will be selected by the trainers. The participants will take home handouts that will include definitions related to ageism, really brainstorming questions, and many useful information. And we believe that these handouts will stay with them forever and enhance their workshop experience. Our hope, Bree, is that each participant takes away a new awareness that aging is not an illness, neither an aberration. It's just a normal process of our life cycle. 2, they'll take back the common issues that affect us seniors in the process of aging. Our goal is to bring together participants with diverse life experiences And we are hoping it will result in positive outcomes and eventually create a movement.
How could it not?
For example, when does old age begin?
I don't think it ever has to.
Yay,
It's a
we
mindset.
love you.
It's a mindset.
What do you mean? What do we mean, or what do the newspapers mean when they say successful aging?
You tell me.
Whatever you choose to be your aging process, that's successful, because you can be in the gym every day for 20 hours, eat the right foods, do exactly what you're supposed to do, and the next day you die.
You never know.
So
Exactly.
were you successful ager? If I'm very comfortable watching the TV whenever and going out with my friends, and I'm happy, even though I don't look 20 years old, I am successful because I'm happy. So we want the people to really be aware that whichever way we go, if we're feeling happy, we're successful.
Right.
We never become losers. You're alive, you're successful.
Bree, I just want to show you, this is our teacher's manual, and you
Okay.
can see how intensive this is. So 6 hours is what we are spending on training the trainers.
The facilitators.
This is incredible. How many years have you been doing this?
Well, I'm a doctor. I have a doctorate in gerontology. So I did it for many, many, many years in trainings, in writing, in speaking. But once I moved to a place where we're all the same ages, it took another phase.
Right, right. Well, you had a beautiful foundation built to
Yeah.
be able to
Yeah.
just kind of grow naturally
Yeah,
into this
sure.
new
Yeah.
phase.
Another important question that we're asking ourselves, how come people from outside see all of the seniors here as being homogeneous? You're old. But yet, from 55 to 105, there is a long span, and we keep repeating to ourselves, if you take people from 20 to 60, are they all the same? No. We are a very heterogeneous group, and people should get to know us a little bit more.
Well, that's interesting that you say from 55 to 100, because obviously at 55, you're kind of just starting. I mean,
Exactly.
maybe a little bit halfway through, but realistically, it's like
Sure.
you've kind of figured life out a little bit, and now it's time for the second half, which is exactly what you have put together here. This is amazing. Tell our viewers if they want to join your club, what's the process in joining?
If you want to become a member, you send us a membership form, and you come to the events. We have a little fee, but if you pay that small fee, this is our treasurer.
Only $25. And at all our events, we do have a desk, a registration desk, where anybody coming in can become a member. So we welcome everybody with open arms.
And if they're not members, we also welcome them.
And is there a fee for?
$25
For
for the
member?
whole year.
For a year. And if you're not a member, $5 per event.
And then members do not pay for the event.
Exactly,
correct.
exactly. And the most important thing for community bridge builders really is to involve the people in everything that we do. That's why the video had 57 volunteers, but now the workshops,
lot.
we hope, are going to have many, many, many more.
And
So-
we are going to publicize the workshops, on
Oh,
the
great.
globe,
Okay.
flyers, and of course at our red carpet premiere, we will be mentioning it so people know what can be done as a follow-up.
Sure. And that premiere is on Monday, February 24th, 4 p.m., Clubhouse 3.
And all the actors, production people, everybody's going to be there. So if you want their autograph, make sure that you're there.
Now, are these actors, did they have previous experience, or is this their first time? Or how
Some
did you-
have, some don't.
Okay.
So I would give the credit to the producers and the directors who really, got them together.
Right. And you've got something on the horizon.
Oh, yes.
Can we give a little sneak peek until you come back and tell us about it?
Sure. You weren't here last year, but we had the One Song event that takes place 3 days where people get together to rehearse one song that speaks of peace and sisterhood, brotherhood, solidarity. So this is our second year with a new song. And the author of the song, wrote it specially for us.
Like an anthem.
Yes, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And we have a fantastic choir director. And last year we had 270 voices. We're hoping that this year we're going to have more than that. And it's March 24th, 25th, and 26th, I think.
Yes, you're right. And also we had, different ethnicities participating, singing in their own language, just to bring the diversity
How fun
together.
is that?
Yeah, and dressed in their own costumes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This
We are
sounds
hoping we'll be
fantastic.
able to do
Yes.
that this year as well.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to that, Rebecca
Thank you.
and Sunita. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much.
Thank
Good luck on
you,
your
Bree.
premiere.
Thank you.
You are watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.